Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering, and we've got some really exciting decks here. Ben on Mud versus Sean on Elves. Chalice at 1 might make this less exciting, however. That really cripples Sean's deck. So many 1-drops. You're talking about Green Sun Zenith on that first turn, which is used for acceleration. You also, and another Chalice. So Sean's going to need to find a way to win this game without his 1-drops in all likelihood. Well, we'll see how fast Ben deploys a threat to the board. I mean, without a clock, it's theoretically possible Sean could get, a Reclamation Sage and blow up Chalice and then somehow get a Wirewood Symbiote into play, pick it up, pick up the Sage, replay it. Ooh, this just gets tougher and tougher. Yeah, at this point, perhaps just... Oh, all right, here we go. And the fetch land can grab a Dryad Arbor. Interesting. So Sean, with Gaia's Cradle, could actually threaten a natural order for the win. Wow. Despite having a pair of Chalice of the Void. Now, I didn't see that Blast Zone tick up. That can take out the 1-drops. So, Kuldotha Forge Master. Sean's live here. Sean's going to be able to fetch a Dryad Arbor and potentially have 6 mana available to him. Oh, sorry, 7 with the Dryad Arbor. So, yeah, he'll be able to just natural order if he has it. Does he have it? He's got the Cradle. That would be sick. If he has the natural order, I don't even know what Ben needs to do to win a game here. Okay, so he doesn't have the natural order. Forge Master does represent a Blightsteel Colossus, potentially. Looks like he's going to be shipping back to Sean. Oh, I didn't see him draw for turn. So we have a Green Sun Zenith. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Green Sun Zenith. He only had 7 mana to play with. So he grabs an Allosaurus Shepherd and can potentially make a bunch of 5/5 dinos. Blast Zone blows up, makes the spells counterable, and gets some of the board presence gone. And now Forge Master, in the face of 15 damage, grabs Blightsteel, who's happy to block. Now, Sean can't really swing here. He could push through 10 damage, but he'd be dead on the crackback. So has to pass the turn. Oh, and Manifold Key on top of it. Oh, what a finish to the game there. I mean, it's a mercy. It's a swift death, at least making that Blightsteel Colossus unblockable, so the damage just goes through, instead of Sean needing to block with 3 creatures and then just die the following turn. He had no real way of winning that. If it was turns, if it was like turn 5 of turns, he could have potentially survived for that 1 extra cycle of turns by blocking and then doing very little on his turn. But that is it. Blightsteel Colossus wins games of Legacy. Alright, so Sean mulling, finding a turn 1 accelerant where you want to be. He's got the Finhorn Elf. Cloud Post, a slow opening. That is not a Glimmer Post. There we go, Cloud Post. So no life gained, but it's an investment in potential future mana. Allosaurus Shepherd, Nettle Sentinel. Sean prioritizing this Misty Rainforest being able to grab a Dryad Arbor as opposed to pushing through an extra point of damage. Allosaurus Shepherd does represent a serious clock, despite Trinisphere being out there. If Sean had Gaia's Cradle, he'd be able to pay 6 and get in there for 10. Instead, we're just going to have 4 damage incoming, and that's going to do it. He's not going to be able to play any spells thanks to Trinisphere. It does make the thinking a bit simpler when you're playing against it. Metalworker and Lodestone Golem. So these little chip-in attacks no longer going to have any value. Ben has stabilized against that entirely. It's not looking good for Sean. This is pretty graphic. You've got Trinisphere and Lodestone Golem. Only 3 mana to work with, so he can basically play 1 and 2 mana spells, but they cost 3. That is going to be a legal play. I did not see him draw a card off of that ELVES Visionary. Let me know if he actually missed it. We're just going forward here. We do these in one take. I'm not backing up. You let me know if he missed it. Metalworker. A ton of Cloud Post. We got Grim Monolith, which can untap. Ben poised to do just some ridiculous things. Heritage Druid can do some heavy lifting here, turning these elves into a mana resource. Potentially enabling a natural order if he finds it. Now, Vesuva actually copied Glimmer Post there, getting some extra life. Ben, plenty of mana. This is not like the Eldrazi Post lists that I've run in the past that are super dependent on hard casting the Titans, Ulamog, Emrakul, even Kozilek in some of the builds. Previously, this is more just artifacts. Sean considering which elves he wants to be tapping here. 5 mana for a natural order. For Craterhoof, and this is just massive damage, so despite Trinisphere and Lodestone Golem, I mean, Elves is just so resilient. Everything turning sideways. He can soak up some of the damage. Metalworker. Does block, puts him down to 1. Glimmer Post would be a good start here. Right now he's facing down 4 potential attackers. So much mana. For a Walking Ballista. Oh no. Oh no. What a game. Just a massive Walking Ballista. Now, not big enough to just KO Sean, but he does take out all of the other elves and is actually sending in the Lodestone Golem, looking to just make this a 2-turn situation, trying to not let Sean potentially draw out of this somehow. Scavenging Ooze. Both guys turning sideways. Looks like we should see Craterhoof blocked by the Ballista, and then the Nettle Sentinel taken out. Ballista will still survive. Oh no, it didn't. I thought that had 7 counters. Oh, maybe it had 7 counters on it. So the rest went upstairs to Sean. Wow. What a crazy game. I don't think it actually needed to be this crazy. That Lodestone Golem could have perhaps stayed back. Allosaurus Shepherd, and now Craterhoof swings. Metalworker blocks. We have a Allosaur Shepherd has to chump block. Kuldotha Forge Master shows up. What a crazy back and forth game. This Forge Master can block, but it'll be a chump block. If Ben had held back the Lodestone Golem, they could have stared at each other for a round. Instead, if Sean has another blocker, and we've got this ambush Dryad Arbor. Oh, and a Platinum Angel. Unbelievable. This is like my favorite match that I've commented on in a long time. What an insane game. Finished with a Platinum Angel stabilizing as a body, but of course, I mean, the ability, either way, it was going to be fine. But that was a dramatic game. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.